we doing, guys? We made it to beautiful Monterey, and everyone knows it's August, which means car week. You know, one of the best weeks of the year. I'm getting here a little early just to kind of get grounded before the week starts. I'm super excited for everything. It's going to be some amazing cars, some cars I actually haven't seen before. So, you know, first drive into Monterey. It's been a while since I've been here. A little bit of traffic on the other side, but it's going to be a great week. And I'm excited to cover it for you guys. For anyone that's been to Monterey or Monterey Car Week, you know this entrance right here is the most nostalgic because you know you're just so close to being to Carmel. You get the fog rolling over the hills, nice straightaway, just so beautiful. The El Monte Mall off to the side where a lot of people stop off to get food during the week for a quick bite. But yeah, just feels good to be back here. And first spot in Carmel, Aston Martin Valour, one of 110 units in this beautiful green. Very unique car. I don't know if it's really worth the money for it, but still super cool to see. Carbon fiber diffuser, very unique Aston Martin wheels, but overall pretty cool car to see just out in the wild. Has very unique presence to it as well. So I do love seeing these. I normally see one every year during Car Week. Carbon fiber roof with no back window. But yeah, pretty insane car. And these are a 5.2 liter V12 engine. It is a manual. So a little bit of power to have from a manual engine. All right, and then we have the interior here with these very unique green olive bucket seats. Carbon fiber everywhere. And then the manual transmission, which is the best part. But yeah, super unique spec. Alright, and then right around the corner we got a 911R and a Porsche ST, I believe. But yeah, 911R with a chalk gray with an orange stripe, and then ST. Very low-key spec, but it looks very good. And then right next to that, another 911 ST. Very similar spec, but looks very cool. 33 number on the side with a brown interior. Just parked outside the usual spot where you'll see cars in Carmel, but overall not bad for just one block away from each other. And then right up the street we have a racing yellow GT3 RS with some random badges, YSAC package with the carbon everywhere. But in a couple days this is not going to be that big of a deal of a car, but still cool to see around town. Carbon fiber on the hood as well, but looks pretty good in racing yellow. And we got a Guards Red GT3 with a yellow Murcielago across the way. And then the yellow Murcielago, most likely an E-Gear, which it is. But yeah, still great to see these around. Aging super well. But yeah, beautiful in this yellow. Lamborghini Revolta just getting dropped off. Not black. And then we have a matte black Revolta here, true Batman spec with a white interior and some sort of aftermarket looking wing. But overall looks pretty sick. Can't go wrong with a matte black Revolta. Super wide, super aggressive. But yeah, just got dropped off here at the Quail. It was looking super good. And then inside also, which just dropped off the Revolta, is a Diablo VT, two V12 beasts getting dropped off at Car Week here. Super sick in a silver color. Then you have the newest V12, the Revolta. So, not sure if these are going to age better than the Aventador, but still super cool to see. Alright, so we have the Paris Runway at the Quail Hotel, Huayra, BC. A white and blue carbon accenting. Looks absolutely sick. We have the carbon louvers with the roof scoop just above it, but super aggressive looking. This car comes every year to Car Week, but it looks fantastic. And then we also have a F12 parked over there, and then the new Lotus as well. But overall, not bad. Can't go wrong seeing a Pagani. But quite the presence, honestly. Every time you see a Pagani, just beautiful art. Can never go wrong seeing one, and especially in a spec like this with the blue carbon and the white, just accents so well. But yeah, some good cars here at the Quail, especially before Car Week has truly even started. Vuelta coming in. Then we have a Aston Martin DBS Superleggera in this very beautiful red. You don't see these cars getting too much love, but for what it is, as the prices come down, I think V12, beautiful Aston Martin, can't really go wrong with it. Really great design, really aggressive, but also very sleek. I really like these as well. And then we have a GT3 Touring in a very, very interesting green with the bronze wheels as well. Looks like comfort seats in there, but very unique spec GT3 Touring. You do see them sometimes in more conservative specs, but this is definitely very unique. Carrera GT. Couple stalls, unfortunately. Alright, and then we have the Porsche Carrera GT in the standard gray that just pulled up. It's this hotel. Just the standard gray manual V10. Really can't get much better than this. Everyone knows these in the car world. Always super great to see at Car Week. I'm sure we'll see a ton more of these throughout the week, but this is the first one we've seen to start the year. And then with the Porsche Carrera GT, obviously you have the engine in the back, these beautiful ventilated vents, the manual transmission inside, which I'm not sure if you can see through there, and then the Porsche carbon ceramic brakes. But overall, such a timeless design on this car. It never really gets old seeing these. And as I was saying, we're going to see a ton more throughout Car Week and a bunch of different specs, so can't wait for that. Then we got a black STO getting dropped off here. Batman spec again, just like the Evans on yesterday. That looks pretty sick. Love these, super aggressive compared to the regular Huracan. Always nice to see these out and about. But yeah, super clean. And then here we have a 25th anniversary Countach in this beautiful red with tan interior. We have these crazy little intakes, and then the no wing on these, which gives it a much more sleek design, but very cool to see out. Great in this red color, typical Lamborghini with these loud colors. And over here we have the STO that was getting unloaded, along with the Z8. Kind of a unique combo here. STO is super aggressive, and then you have a very sleek design on the Z8 here. But cool little 3-car combo to see out. Just getting unloaded off these trucks here in Monterey. Alright, just getting here to the Porsche event, starting off Car Week with 911 Cup car. We have a Spider RS, the same GT3 Touring that we saw yesterday, this crazy green with bronze wheels. And then a few more. Obviously it's going to be a little bit of Porsche overload, but you got a YSAC GT3 RS with the carbon hood, super low key spec GT3 RS, and then right next to it a Spider RS in what looks like a speed yellow color, very clean. And then 911 ST pulling up. Another GT3 RS here, white with the carbon bronze wheels with the white roll cage. We have a GT4 RS with the Monterey racing package, as you can see here on the back wheel. And then next to that we have a 911 ST, looking super clean, kind of a numbered livery spec. And then next to that is another GT3 RS, the white on red classic livery, looks super good. Never go wrong with this here. Then we have the Golf or Pastel Orange GT4 RS next to the Arctic Gray GT4 RS. Nice little contrast of a PTS color next to just a regular spec GT4 color, but nice little GT4 combo. And then a little bit of music going on, but Porsche Carrera GT in black, and then yellow right there. Beautiful yellow Carrera RS with the, looks like houndstooth interior. It's super good, such a classic look. Always great seeing these around during Car Week. And then we have another Manti Racing GT4 RS, followed by a GT3 RS, 550 Spider here, and then right over here we have a GT2 RS as well. Then here RM Sotheby's, we have the Black Series, AMGT Black Series. Starting to go up in value a lot here. And then a yellow Testarossa behind it with a Mercedes SLR Roadster. And then we have the 25th anniversary Countach. We have the McLaren Senna right here, a blue F40 next to another Countach, fully GT off in the distance, and then a Lamborghini GT with a Porsche Speedster off to the side. A couple of the cars that are going to be auctioned here at RM Sotheby's later this week. And then 300 SL here in a beautiful bluish color with the classic gold wing doors, and kind of a brownish tannish interior. Looks super clean. But you always see a bunch of these running around, just a classic, especially with the gold wing doors, you can't go wrong. And then another Black Series here with the Solar Bleem yellow, the iconic color. Super beautiful. It's nice to see these start to increase in value over the years and start to be valued. But yeah, such a presence with this car. It looks so good. The iconic gold wing doors on this as well. Massive carbon ceramic brakes, carbon front splitter with that rear wing on there. But yeah, I love seeing these. It's such a good looking car in this yellow. Really helps the body lines pop. And every time you get to see one of these, it's just crazy. I believe it is one of 350 built. So one of the more limited production cars made by Mercedes. Again, it does have such a presence, such a long hood, and all the carbon fiber components that go with it. It just really helps the car stand out. And I think over time this will become more of an iconic classic, especially for Mercedes-Benz. And then here we have a Diablo VT in the Momo edition. 1 of 12 made, 6 in metallic red. This ketchup and mustard type interior. That Momo edition down here. But never seen this before. This looks super mint. It's such a special car. Like I said, 1 of 12, and then 1 of 6 in the metallic red. The other are made in a yellow type color. But super cool to see. Some shots in the rear on the VT. It's pretty similar with the carbon fiber wing. V12 engine bay. And then Momo embroidered on the headrest as well as the seats with the yellow dash. Very ketchup and mustardy. And an MC20 coming through. Still love the design of these, but unfortunately the price looks like they keep dropping on them. But very cool car, probably the coolest car to come out of Monterey in the recent times. And then 992 GT3 RS with the MC20 behind it, and then a 720S. And then we have another 997 GT3 RS. The last manual GT3 RS that was made out of Porsche, which makes it one of the most iconic GT3 RSs out there, especially from a collector's perspective. And this iconic red and white livery. And then the most important manual transmission on the inside. But yeah, these have aged extremely well and still look really, really good.